Hi guys, my name is Isa Tijani and I'm happy to be your instructor for this class, Fundamental of Python class. In this class, we'll be diving into one of the most powerful and versatile programming languages, Python, which is Python. Whether you are new to coding or looking to strengthen your Python skills, this class is designed to help you grasp the core concept of Python in an easy to understand step-by-step approach. We'll be using Murach's Python Programming second edition as our main textbook, which will serve as our main resources for fundamental of Python. This book provides clear explanation and hands-on example, making it the perfect guide for beginners and those looking to sharpen their Python programming skills. Throughout this course, we will cover everything from basic syntax and data type to more advanced topics like loops, functions, and object-oriented programming. By the end of this class, you will have the foundation you need to write your own Python programs and take on real-world challenges. And I'm excited to guide you through this journey. And also, I am confident that Python will open up countless opportunities for you, whether you are looking to automate tasks, build software, or explore fields like data science, web development, and more. So let's get started and unlock the. Hi guys, before we continue with the agenda for the day, it is important that we talk about some useful information about the textbook that we need. The textbook that we'll be using for this class, as mentioned earlier, is Murach's Python programming book. When you type that in Google, you can click on the first one that will take you to the website. Then we get to the website, you have information about the price, and also the the company gave you the option, to have a taste of the book before you actually go ahead and buy a copy for yourself. If you scroll down to the bottom of the page, you can, who is this book for? You can read about it. You have table of content, which contains all the topics that we need to cover in our first. Contains all the topics we have in chapter 1, which we're probably going to take us a couple of videos to go over it due to hands-on that we need to do in this class. So, and also they gave us the option, download option. When you click on download, you notice that chapter 1, chapter 2, they gave us option to download chapter 1 and 2 free of charge. You can go ahead and download that, read the first 2 chapters and see for yourself if you need to grab a copy. To be honest with you, when I first heard about Murach's textbooks, I bought my SQL. After reading my SQL, it was so captivating. I couldn't wait. I went ahead and bought another one, Murach Python for data science. After I bought that, I went ahead and bought Murach Python programming. So captivating. The book was so straightforward, easy to understand. In fact, which is one of the reasons why I would like to publish these videos. Many people need to be aware of this kind of information. So I bought, and also I'm planning to buy more in the future. Then also, this is about just for free download, so that you can have a taste of the book before you decide for yourself whether to get a copy or not. But I can guarantee you're going to buy the copy after reading chapter 1 and 2. Then also, they gave us the source code for this book. For every examples in the book, they have a source code, and also they also give information about questions. There are questions at the end of each topics, so they give you the data that you need to use. Then you walk through it. They also give example. So here if you're going to follow up in this class, and if you're really going to do well, you're going to really do well if you can have this information, download these files. So when you download them, that contains all the information, all the data that you need for the entire book. Yeah, all the data you need for the entire book, both the examples and the exercises. So that's all you need. And that's it about the book. So another important information is that I didn't really mention much about myself. If you really wish to know about me, this is my LinkedIn page. You can go there and read a little bit about myself. Then let's dive into the main business. Before we go ahead and talk about anything about Python itself, it is important for us to talk about software download. I'm not going to really go deep into this, but it is important that I mention this. If you look at this, when you go to python.org, it's going to bring you to this page. And when you click on download, you can see options for various machines. So you can select the one you want. If you are using Windows, you can go here. So after you download the installer comes with what we call IDLE. IDLE, the full meaning of IDLE is Integrated Development and Learning Environment. Integrated Development and Learning Environment is just a code editor where you write your code and execute your code. Because Python is an interpreted language, you certainly need another software to execute the code. So let's assume you've done that. Then by downloading Python software, it comes with an IDLE where you need to write your code. But there are other IDEs that you can use, integrated development environment that you can use if you don't want to use the IDLE that comes with Python. But I recommend for this class, use this one. As time goes on, you will advance into the other ones. So for that, if you're interested in using other IDE, the most common one that people use is PyCharm. And you can download that by going to jetbrains.com. So you can use this as your IDE. It's very flexible. It makes things a little bit more easier. You have a little bit more of control in what you are doing. Okay. So then also another thing that I will mention is that I'm going to assume you've downloaded Python software. So if you want to work in the IDE, the next thing you're going to do, if you want to start writing your code, the next thing is click on your window button and type IDLE. When you type IDLE, wait for it to come up. You can see this comes with Python distribution itself. So when you click on open, let's wait for it to open. This is the environment where you're going to be writing your code. Let's wait this minute for it to open. It's still loading. So right, good. This is the IDLE. You can see it right here. IDLE shell 3.10.7. So the advantage of this is that you can test your code line by line. Let's say you say 3 plus 2. What do you get? That's 5. Or let's say 5 divided by 5, enter. That's 1.0. So you can test your code. You can test your code line by line using the IDLE, which is called the Integrated Development Learning Environment. We're going to be having a separate class on this one where we're going to learn how to use the IDE. This is just a tip of an iceberg. And also, because here all you can do within here is that you can test your code line by line. What about if you want to compile all your codes? You want to write a chunk of codes on a single page. If you want to do that on a single page, what do you do? So what you're going to do, first, before we go into that, let me show you here. Look at this. These are the options you have here. You see new files, open. So if you actually want to write, so you want to use it like code editor. all you need to do is just to go to a new file. So when you go to a new file, what do you see? It gives you a blank page. Then you can start writing all your codes. And when you are done writing, then just click run and it will run. We basically have another class to talk about this, and that's the reason why I'm not going to go into details right now. But I want you to be aware that for this class we're going to be using the IDLE that came with Python distribution, and as time goes on, when we become more solid in Python, we know what we are doing a little bit more, then we can explore other IDE. And thank you for listening. Thank you.